Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to dive into the realm of literally brilliance that will not only educate you but offer profound insights into the rich tapestry of Russian culture. My name is Tanya Neyman and I'm going to be your guide into the world of Russian literature and culture. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 classics or must-reads that will help you to better understand Russia and I guess yourselves as well. So please don't miss this opportunity to add some great books into your reading list. And we are going to start our journey with Eugene, Onegin by Alexander Pushkin. By the way, if you've heard about any of these books, please let me know in the comments. And also please like this video. I'm a little bit nervous because generally I'm behind the camera like doing virtual tours. So it feels different to be in front of the camera. So thanks a lot for your support. Alexander Pushkin, he's the #1 writer in Russia. I know that in some other countries you probably have heard of Dostoevsky, Chekhov or Tolstoy. But Pushkin is our everything. We literally have an expression. There's another one. Who is going to do it for you when a kid doesn't want to do anything? And then the mother says, is it going to be Pushkin? So yes, he was the first professional writer. He's more than just a writer. We have to read him, I don't know, from a very young age. Pushkin's fairy tales, but the #1 work is certainly Eugene Onegin or Evgeny Onegin as it's in Russian. This is one of the best books to understand the essence of Russian society, but also it raises some universal questions, of course, about love, because this is a story about boy and girl in the 19th century. But I guess the brilliance of great books is that you see so many similarities. And there's another interesting point that, or questions that Pushkin raises is a spare man who tries to look great for the society, who tries to fit in, but at the same time he's different. And I'm not talking about Prince Harry, I'm talking about Eugene Onegin. Then later on in Russian literature we had other like spare man, and one of my favorite books, my personal favorites, would be The Hero of Our Time by Mikhail Lermontov. Absolutely loved it when I was a kid. So I recommend you reading Eugene Onegin. It's a true masterpiece. It's a very unique and special one, and it's quite short. But if you want something really short and more, let's say, about politics, about the society, then the #1 to read would be The Government Inspector by Nikolai Gogol. It's about 100 pages, so like you can read it in a few hours, but with this one, you will learn a lot about the world of corruption in Russia. You'll see from where everything actually comes from. It's a brilliant satire. It's something that you will enjoy reading, but at the same time you'll get to see the mirror of not only Russian society in the 19th century, but at the same time the mirror of ourselves, because in this great play Gogol kind of like has a moral compass. When power comes knocking, does power change who we are or not, and is it possible to have Russia, without corruption? #3, Ivan Turgenev, Fathers and Sons. It's a poignant exploration of generation clashes. So yeah, we're going to talk about like rich and poor clashes and love and everything. So these 5 books, they actually kind of like cover everything. But again, the #1 book for Russia, and I guess one of the biggest in the world, about generation clashes is, again, fathers and sons. And the importance of it also has something to do with our history, because it was during the time of revolutionary upheaval. So, that is when we see how everything also led to the revolution. So you can observe tensions between not only generations, but people who have completely different visions of the world, of how things have to be done in Russia. But at the same time, it's more than just the struggle between the old and the new. And sometimes it's more about us in general, because we have these kind of clashes everywhere. So this is a great book, to understand Russia in a specific historic moment that actually again led to what we have today, but at the same time to learn about the world. And the last two would be probably the best known ones. Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment. So of course it will take, by the way, quite a lot of time to talk about each and every in details. This video is more about the overview, my recommendations, and if you want me to go into details, if you like this format, let me know in the comments. And I actually have longer videos, as I have my book club, Tanya's book club. So if you want to learn more about it, you can go to buy me a coffee. The link is below this video and you can access it. So yeah, I mean, there's just so much to talk about it, but briefly speaking, it's a psychological roller coaster. It takes place in the dark streets of St. Petersburg. Every word is really meaningful and brilliant. Even I remember from my school classes the meaning of the color yellow. So it's really special. But the bottom line is, it's again about morality. It is the question about being right and wrong, and it's again about your moral compass and things that you can do or cannot do. It's about rich and poor. It's about injustice in the world and where you stand as a person. So it is very, again, interesting about understanding the 19th century, understanding life in Russia, how injustice, in the world, about thoughts of an educated man and what it can lead you to. So yeah, and I'd say one of the greatest books in the world, also one of the best known, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. With Tolstoy, it's never short. So again, if you want something short, then go for I don't know, Pushkin or Gogol. Tolstoy, prepare for 4 volumes, but I promise it will worth it. So on the one hand, it's a historic book. It's the epic panorama of Russia during the Napoleonic era. You have many characters that also kind of like represents not only the era, but at the same time the cities, the different social classes. So Tolstoy in this novel, which is more than just novel, navigates war, love, destiny, and the very essence of existence. So I think it is certainly one of the biggest and most profound works, where it is quite important to see the essence of life according to Tolstoy. And I want to he was a very, just shows like timeless wisdom. And both Tolstoy and Dostoevsky were both philosophers, and probably you've heard about people canceling Russian culture, Russian literature. Again, they can do whatever they want, but the irony is that some of the writers like Tolstoy were promoting peace, love. Tolstoy was one of the biggest pacifists in the world. So I believe even if you want to cancel something, it's better to learn about it, to understand people, to understand the world. So I keep, celebrating and promoting kindness, tolerance, and empathy. So I hope this video will help you. It will encourage you to read more, to learn more about the world, because reading books is always great, and it gives you a certain power. It's more than just knowledge, it's really power. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to press the button like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what was your favorite book, which one you'd like to read, and if you want to have a lecture about a specific one, or if you want to have part 2, or maybe actually we can do like top 5, I don't know, French or English classics. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, and even if you didn't like this video, it's okay. I'll do again. It was my first try with sitting and just talking in front of the video, so I hope it won't be the last one.